An error in a JSP page can be sneaky unless you have an idea about how you should chase it down. I'm going to show you how to track down two kinds of errors, one in the translation of the page into Java, and the other a compiler error after the translation has taken place. I'm going to do this by introducing some errors into the code page of the previous lesson. Let's start with a translation error. Here's an easy one to do. Say you put the import statement in Java syntax instead of JSP syntax. There. This won't translate. But let me put in some more mistakes that will show up when we get this first one fixed. Now, these two method calls are expressions. They return strings. The expression that you enter here is used as an argument in a call to an output method. So the value resulting from this expression is the output to the page. But it's an easy mistake to make to end this with a semicolon. Okay, we've got a couple of bugs, so let's deploy the JSP. Now to go to the admin page of the browser and try to display the page. You can see that it has been deployed. Remember, what has been deployed is the source code of the JSP page. The launch selection here lets us take a look at the list of file names. Selecting this one will cause it to be translated into Java code. But because of a problem, the translation didn't take place. Here it says the problem is in the file rectangles.jsp, and that it's on line 9 in column 16, and that an equal sign was expected. And of course, here is line 9. The error can be fixed by putting back the equal sign and reestablishing the quotes. There, the new version has now been deployed. We can just back up here and try it again. Now we have a new error. But this one is different. This is not in the translator. This is in the Java compiler. So the error is somewhere inside the Java source code that was produced by the translator. You can see here over at the right, it displays the line of code on which the error occurred. But this error is different. This error is in the Java code, not the JSP code. You may be able to look at the line that caused the error and figure out what needs to be done. But in case you can't, you will need to go to the source code. And that means that you need to create your own copy of the source code to look at it. Well, you actually don't. You could actually locate the source in the directory system of the server, but I find it easier just to generate my own. Either way will work. There, that generates the source, just like we did before. And we scroll down to take a look at line 82. And here's the line of code with the error. There is a semicolon at the end of the argument being used as a call to the write method, and no semicolon should go there. Now, you can't fix the error here because this is the generated code. The fix has to be inserted back in the JSP page. And there you can see the problem, and it's been fixed. There should be no semicolon on the end of these expressions. Now deploy it again. and back to the web browser to check it. And it runs. Debugging servlets is actually much easier than this. You compile them yourself before you deploy them to the server, so the only thing you need to check in the server is that when they do run, they do what you would like for them to do.